Posing as a woman for sale, this undercover cop attracted two buyers within minutes.
Black Nissan Altima is very interested. He's pulled over. She also has a white Benz interested. Little competition. She's walking up to the black Altima. No tint, facing west.
Hey, what's going on? How are you? How are you doing? Good. What you doing?
And for the next couple of hours, a steady stream of customers hoping to trade money for sex kept these two undercover officers very busy and led police to a series of arrests.
You guys 1074 on a stop.
Sarasota is one of more than 1,000 cities taking these bold steps. They find that reverse stings, where cops target so-called Johns, are extremely effective. Kinsey Pentecost works with trafficking survivors here and sees how the reverse stings help.
It's been a complete turn in how they deal with demand. They used to let them go, let them be a little easy on them. Now, no way. They say this is not going to happen in our city.
Research shows that going after customers
Hey, baby, you looking for me?
can reduce prostitution by as much as 75%. One strong deterrent is hitting their wallet. In Florida, authorities multiplied the $500 penalty for soliciting a prostitute times 10.
When the $5,000 fine came into effect, we saw a very large increase in actual trials.
Another effective strategy, sending these Johns to school. A one-day class emphasizes direct consequences, like STDs, as well as the suffering of trafficking victims.
If you see a survivor of prostitution or trafficking come in and explain that, why they were doing it and how they were forced into it, it humanizes them so they're not an object just for sex.
Like many communities, Sarasota doesn't stop with just fines and a class for those arrested. It impounds their cars. It publishes press releases with their pictures and even sends a letter home. Addressed to the car's owner, it states that someone in the car was interacting with a prostitute. Experts say men fear this social shaming far more than other penalties.
A lot of times they're married and wives see it, and we know putting them in the paper, social media, putting them in jail. I mean, those are things that people take serious.
Sweden first developed the concept of punishing the buyer while rehabilitating the victim instead of punishing her. Canada and France have adopted the model, and the U.S. is well on the way. Anti-trafficking leader Benjamin Nolot is a strong believer.
How you define prostitution will determine your laws regarding it, okay? So Sweden goes, no, this isn't about girls choosing this and making money the easy way. This is a system of violence and exploitation. They come up with the right formula for legislation. It eradicates sex trafficking in their nation.
The U.S. is learning more about those who buy sex. A joint effort between the National John Suppression Initiative and law enforcement has led to the arrest of more than 6,000 buyers in 6 years. More often than not, they're white, college-educated, married, and middle-aged. CBN News found out firsthand they can also be desperate to evade the law.
One of the buyers pulled into this hotel to meet an undercover female officer. But as police moved in on him in the parking lot, he took off.
All right over the curb.
We watched as the buyer fled down the street. Later, police found his abandoned car in a nearby neighborhood. No sign of the suspect anywhere. At times, police here feel their work is just a drop in the proverbial bucket, as the demand for sex goes on 24/7. But if research and results are any indication, these tactics are helping reduce the horror of human trafficking in significant ways. Reporting in Sarasota, Florida, Heather Sells, CBN News.
1015, 1074, 106.